the Bucks. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And seeing where the Bucks are, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. Then there's Howard. And it's Ilyasova in at the power forward position. Now here's Schroeder, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Snell kicks to Maker. There's a screen. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Well, it's safe to say, I think, that Giannis' experiment at point guard last season was a tremendous success. Transitioned full-time to that role after the All-Star break, and it was a revelation, and it really saw a boost to his numbers across the board.
And Giannis has been deployed at so many different positions in his short career, but one reason why he's been able to pull it off is because of his incredible wingspan, measured at 7'3".
Yeah, it's amazing when you watch this guy play. Giannis is so long, and he's just a whirling dervish of arms and legs and skill. That's why they call him the Greek Freak. I mean, we've not seen anybody with this skill set at this size. The space he covers on offense and defense is really mind-boggling.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Antetokounmpo has the complete and total trust of his teammates. A real Swiss Army knife, a versatile guy. Does everything and anything that needs to be done with the basketball in his hand.
Middleton with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Howard dishes to Hardaway. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Kicks to Snell. Great D that time from Howard.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Screen by Howard. Schroeder kicks to Sefolosha. They set the pick, and Sefolosha with the jam.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Here's Snell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And that one's good, Brogdon. Here's Schroeder. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Sefolosha. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington. And here's Ilyasova outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, Ilyasova, really an aggressive mindset scorer. I mean, when he's in rhythm and he's getting the ball in a good spot, he's a highly effective point producer.
Now, here's Maker. There's a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
Here's Sefolosha. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Now here's Middleton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
The Hawks working the ball around. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And Dwight Howard, you know, he's lost some explosiveness over the years, but still remains an intimidating presence when he's healthy. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call him a #1 option on the offensive end, but still great in the pick and roll, better than most when it comes to posting, and defensively, when he's moving well, a straight beast.
And talking about Howard's defense, he's blocking fewer shots these days, but he remains extremely difficult to score against in the paint.
Yeah, statistically, opponents still struggle to shoot against him. He has the power and instincts to stop most true centers from getting comfortable on the blocks, and his reputation goes a long way toward unnerving opponents.
Greg, the Atlanta Hawks, a disciplined team. They've got the right coach in Mike Budenholzer. Wouldn't you agree?
I really do. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Offensively, they move the ball and they make the simple play. And defensively, they deny in transition and avoid cheap fouls. They really don't beat themselves.
Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Hardaway kicks to Ilyasova. It's stolen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Ilyasova.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Prince is checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here is Hardaway. You saw him with 29 points last game. They set the pick. The steal. Here's Snell. Pass to Brogdon. Dishes to Maker. Feeds it to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Hawks trailing. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And clearly the Bucks, one of the more youthful teams in the league. The players they plan to build around have a few years before they're even in their mid-20s, so a bright future. I mean, their youth can be good and bad. It kind of cuts both ways during the season.
Schroeder hits them both. And with the double-edged sword of youth, the Bucks have just been trying to focus on getting better and growing their talent the last year or 2.
And I like that approach. I think it's the right approach to take with a team like this. Getting them to learn what it takes to be a consistent player in the NBA is huge. I mean, letting them come together organically and having leaders emerge has been part of the process. It takes a little longer that way, but I think it is more of a solid foundation when you start competing in playoff basketball.
Now here's Schroeder following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. There's the pick. Screen by Howard. Hardaway for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Snell the pass to Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you know, the Bucks only have one title in their history as a franchise, but what a title it was, led by my favorite player of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, known as Lou Alcindor back in the day. Teamed up with the veteran Oscar Robertson, the Big O, to bring the Bucks that first title.
The first free throw is good. And you have to mention that 1971 title run by the Bucks. They were a force nobody could stop. Swept the finals in 4 games straight over the Baltimore Bullets.
Yeah, had 66 wins in that season as well, guys, and that was early in my formative years as a basketballer. Actually, when I first started locking into the NBA, a big Lou Alcindor fan. He was the 71 MVP in that championship year for the Bucks, and then he'd go on to win another MVP the following season. And ironically, those are the only 2 MVP trophies that a Buck has ever received.
Now here's Schroeder. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Milwaukee in the lead. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. He said one of the challenges they face in this matchup is the shot blockers. He said we've got to use pump fakes and get their guys up in the air. Anything that helps us convert close-in looks, or at the very least, get to the line. Kevin?
All right, David. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
And we know this coach is very comfortable game planning. He'll have a lot of ideas of how to attack this defense today.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Maker. And it's Terry in for Tony Snell. On to Tacumbo. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
No good on that one.
You know, at 6'11", Greg Monroe is no easy cover, especially given his soft shooting touch from mid-range.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Prince setting a pick for Schroeder. It's Prince on the wing. And no good, and a chance to take the lead.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And when Greg Monroe signed with Milwaukee, many thought it was a perfect fit. However, as we saw after a short time, many question if he can be the answer for the team. Not so much a knock on his play, just on what the team is you know what, missing overall.
Hey, Greg does an awful lot of good things, but he's not a guy who's going to be a rim protector. His game is pretty close to the ground. But nonetheless, no matter what team Monroe plays for, I think he'll give you a post presence on offense, and he'll give you consistent effort in every aspect of the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Brogdon. Chris Humphries has checked in for Atlanta. That one is no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Schroeder dishes to Prince. Humphries kicks to Hardaway. And it's Schroeder in in the corner. From the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumping.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Down low, here's Howard, and the rejection by Monroe.
Man, I like the recognition from Monroe there. Actually, I love the recognition. His timing on these blocks, impeccable.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Teletovic the screen. Monroe, no good.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Howard, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Howard. Pass to Schroeder. There's the three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his third rebound tonight. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Hawks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Dellavedova kicks to Terry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Prince outside. They set the pick. Pass to Dunleavy. It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo all alone. And Kumbo slams it in.
Really absolutely astonishing how accomplished Antetokounmpo is on defense. I mean, he's disruptive wherever he is on the floor defensively.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 4-point game. A shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Monroe. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Monroe. 11 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hawks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And Muscala kicks to Dunleavy. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And stolen by Teletovic. Takes it from 10. Monroe, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. From deep, Prince. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Bucks.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Now Dellavedova. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. That one falls. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, and Monroe, no stranger to having somebody right in his face. I mean, doesn't distract him a bit.
Here's Muscala after the made shot from Greg Monroe. Clock at 6. The pass to Muscala. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Bucks leading by 5. 1:21 left to play here in the first. Here's Dellavedova. That one wide left. Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Humphries kicks to Muscala. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Toledovich with it. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento. Dellavedova from outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Prince outside. To the wing right side. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Muscala dishes to Humphries. Prince the pass to Muscala. The three-pointer no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here is Dellavedova. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 6. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league.
Basketball, this is my passion. You know, on the court, it's my sanctuary. You know, I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships, and I take this game very seriously.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
It's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Cephalosha, Ilyasova out there with Howard. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Howard. Laws with the block. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bucks. The Hawks trail by 9. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Vaughn in the corner. Middleton with it. He feeds it to Hawes. Down low, here's Vaughn, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Vaughn's got his first 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Ilyasova kicks to Cephalosha. He's looking for Howard and finds him. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that's just super strength there by Howard. So good at connecting on these shots despite the contact.
Atlanta making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. The Hawks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And a free throw good from Howard. Bucks leading by 8. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. It's good.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
The Hawks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And here's Schroeder. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Ilyasova sets a screen for Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Atlanta Again, missing. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Vaughn kicks to Middleton. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And since coming into the league with Detroit in the 2012-13 season, Chris Middleton has steadily improved his game each and every year. A very measured improvement from him so far in his young career.
And there's a lot of things that I like about his game. One is that he plays within himself, doesn't force much. He's smart as a shooter. He's heady as a guy moving without the ball and defending. Knows what he's doing out there as a wing player and scorer, and keeps it real simple.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Wizards.
And the fact they still had a chance to win that game, I find to be somewhat amazing, because it was clearly an off night for most of their guys.
Yet, despite that, it was close enough that they didn't need a perfect game from everybody. A hot hand or a bounce here or there might have gotten them over the hump.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Chris Middleton is a prototype off guard. He likes to run off screens, catch, and shoot. He described his mindset saying,
If they want to improve their offense.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Hardaway. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Terrence Jones.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Hawks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Brogdon the pass to Jones. There's a screen. It's not going to go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is.
And 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 7.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Cephalosha. The dish to Howard. Pause with the block. But he stays with it. Clock at 4. Goes back up. And it's Howard again. Missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Snell. Guarded by Hardaway. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bucks have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
2 shots.
That's good from Snell. And he can't hit the second. The Hawks trail by 9. And here's Cephalosha for three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his third assist on the night. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The feed to Snell. Pass to Brogdon, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Let's take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. Third in three-point shooting, sixth in opponent points per game, and they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And you know, their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games, and you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Howard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Here's Middleton. He's got 7. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Hardaway dishes to Cephalosha. From deep, it's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Schroeder. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brogdon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Shot's good by Middleton.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Hawks trail by 6. Now Hardaway. He's got 9. Howard with it. He dishes it to Schroeder from downtown. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And Middleton kicks to Maker. Back to Middleton. Soft touch off the glass. And it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
Versatility in an offensive player always appealing to me. And Chris Middleton is one of those guys who's got great versatility.
Kicks to Hardaway. Puts up a 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Brogdon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. From past the arc. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Cephalosha passes to Schroeder. He kicks it to Howard. Dishes to Ilyasova. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
A couple of things that make Ilyasova so unique are his quickness and shooting ability at 6'10".
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And the first one drops. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Monroe's checked in for Hawes. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Maker. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Terry in for Brogdon. Good on both. Bucks leading by 3. Now here is Dellavedova. And here is Teletovic. Here's Monroe. And the shot is long. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Dunleavy. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. They set the screen. Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. Unable to get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
That doesn't go either from Monroe.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here's Dunleavy, defended by Dellavedova. Launches a three. They get it back. Here's Ilyasova. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And the length of Ilyasova, really a problem for defenders. Very tough to keep from fouling him when he's looking to score.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bucks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Pass to Monroe. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 13-footer, and yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
Man, this kid is a remarkable athlete who knows how to put the ball in the basket. His offensive attack is really lethal. He's a special talent, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 3.
Good sets, good offensive sets are built on solid screens, and that was an example of how you don't want to set a pick.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Now Prince. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Bucks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Terry dishes to Antetokounmpo. To Terry. Dellavedova to pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Here's Monroe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Monroe's got his second basket of the game. The Hawks trail by 3.
There's one word that you would use to describe Greg Monroe: consistency. Game to game, year to year, you know what he's going to give you. Doesn't vacillate or fluctuate much. He eats minutes and shows up to play his game each and every night.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
And Atlanta has possession after the made shot from Greg Monroe. Here's Muscala. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 7 points in the game. And with Monroe, the consistency is in the numbers. Guys, pretty much, he has had the same season stat line every year he's played since his rookie year.
And I love the fact that it's a combination of his consistency and versatility that allows him to be extremely valuable on any team.
Prince kicks to Muscala. Good work defensively by Monroe.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
107 left to play here in the second quarter. High arcing shot. Got a hand on it. Delaney, Terry covering. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Teletovic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Free throw dropped for Teletovic. Chris Humphries has checked in for Muscala. And so Teletovic nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 3. Prince, right side. Milwaukee with the rebound. Monroe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mirza Teletovic. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the pass to Ilyasova. Prince kicks to Dunleavy. Hawks passing it around. Here's Delaney. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Terry outside. Lets it go from deep. In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bucks lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Bucks leading by 3. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Brogdon out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Maker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. Here's Hardaway. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. There's a screen. Screen by Howard. Off the screen, and the jam by Cephalosha.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And the basket is good. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, as always, the Atlanta Hawks run that fluid offensive system that is widely admired. You know, Steve Kerr, our old friend, used to say they get to the next level of their offense. You take away the first option, they automatically get to the second. You take that one, they automatically and fluidly get to the third option. And very few teams do that. Kevin?
Passing and shooting, DA, that's what it's all about. Thank you. Here's Snell, following the 3 by Atlanta. Left side, Antetokounmpo. That shot off, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Ilyasova, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Schroeder. No good. That would have tied it.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Brogdon. He has 5. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo up top. Pulls up on the elbow. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Shooter kicks to Hardaway. With the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hardaway has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Maker. He's guarded closely. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Thon Maker. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Maker. So he gets them both. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Screen by Howard. Hardaway dishes to Ilyasova. Screen by Howard. Nobody near Schroeder. Another 3 for Atlanta.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the 3 by Atlanta. Passes it to Brogdon. Clock at 6. Snell kicks to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Here's on to Tacumbo. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Maker. The turnaround jumper. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
To the paint. Here's Brogdon, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the basket by Atlanta. Maker passes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the line. They get the rebound. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to fall.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Hardaway. He feeds it to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Schroeder's got 11 points.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Middleton on the wing, covered by Cephalosha. Maker with a screen for Middleton. In the corner, it's Maker. No good with the triple.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Over the last 10 games, Kevin, you can see where the Bucks rank in the league stats. 3rd in opponent points per game, 4th in blocks. And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That's elite level marksmanship at the stripe.
And you talk about their ranking in terms of opponents' points per game. They really stifle teams. I mean, they eliminate the easy runouts in transition, and they force you to play 5-on-5 and take difficult shots.
He misses the free throw.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Milwaukee. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Milwaukee now. Now the feed to Snell. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Snell. Baseline jumper. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Snell's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 11. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Got a piece of it. Howard kicks to Cephalosha. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hardaway with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Kicks to Cephalosha. Dishes it to Ilyasova. Feeds it to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And here is Hawes. Pass to Brogdon. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Lets it go from 14. It's good. Cephalosha's got 4 this quarter.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
There's the dish to Snell. They set the pick. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Snell's got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it.
Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Chris Middleton. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Terry in for Brogdon. Now here's Howard. He's got 7. It's tipped. Now Hawes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Prince outside. He kicks to Dunlap. Prince outside. 6 to shoot. The Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Lets the 3 fly. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Bucks leading by 4. Teletovic the screen. Down low, here's Hawes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Hawes got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Prince outside. Delaney kept alive.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Dellavedova, the pass to Hawes. To the middle, Teletovic, the screen. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. The Hawks trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Humphries dishes to Dunley. Back to Humphries, looking to end the run. Howard trying to free himself up. Can't capitalize inside. Terry outside. And Hawes kicks to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Teletovic. Antetokounmpo against Prince. Shoots off the step back. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Dunleavy kicks to Prince. Inside, here's Howard. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Monroe's checked in for Spencer Hawes. The Hawks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Now here's Terry. Monroe right side. Teletovic in the corner. Drops in the tray. Teletovic has got 7 points in the game.
And if you're not defended or unmarked, Monroe will find you. Terrific vision from the big man.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
There's a break in the action, so let's now take a look at the teams with the highest field goal shooting percentage. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Bucks second.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
And that one falls for Monroe.
What a night so far for Monroe. He has 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Prince kicks to Humphries. They set the pick. Here's Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Teletovic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Atlanta. It's Prince on the wing. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Delaney, Antetokounmpo defending, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Terry. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Got a hand on it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Prince with the ball and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Bucks leading by 5. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Prince against Antetokounmpo. And Monroe kicks to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 5 to the inside to Ledovic. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the first one drops. And so Teletovic nails both of them. And Atlanta has possession. 7-point differential. Here's Prince. And that's not going to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center.
Let's get a stop. Let's play out of motion. Let's run them. Let's play at our pace. Let's go. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Looking to play at their tempo. Mike Budenholzer really wants them to assert themselves, trying to dominate this next stretch.
Yeah, I mean, his energy is up there, hoping his team's energy is just as high. They may push every chance they get.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. On the court for Atlanta, Cephalosha is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Chris Humphries. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. Now here's Schroeder. Ilyasova is screen on Terry. Takes a 3. Humphries with the bucket. Humphries has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
And really, Clark, not at any stage, especially, though, right now.
Here's Terry. Passes to Teletovic. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time, not on target. So the Hawks will take it the other way. A different look for Milwaukee. Hawes comes in for Mirza Teletovic, and Brogdon subbed in for Jason Terry. The Hawks trail by 4. Schroeder with the ball. There's a good screen. Picked by Humphries. And here's Schroeder. Up top, Humphries. Fires for 3. Rebound collected by Snell.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Well, I tell you what, Chris Middleton is a player who is as solid as anybody in the league. Brings it to the floor every night. Doesn't have a big name, but he's gaining more and more notoriety by his performance each year. Had flown under the radar the last few seasons outside of Milwaukee.
And that one falls for Middleton. And with Middleton, part of why he is still relatively an unknown is due to his market. Even when he plays, he just quietly adds up points.
He's a quiet laser. You think Middleton doesn't have many points, and then you look up and he's got 20. Doesn't do much flashy. Doesn't draw a lot of attention to himself. All he does is put the ball in the basket.
He hits both from the stripe.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. He's got 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter. Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And that one falls for Greg Monroe.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Schroeder. Picked by Humphries. Schroeder passes to Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Here's Snell. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Schroeder. Humphries, no good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Watch out below. When Middleton rises up like that, remarkable at punching it down on him.
Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. Humphries with a screen on Middleton. Here's Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Milwaukee leading by 6. Now the feed to Middleton. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Count it. 14 points for Greg Monroe.
Real good patience inside from Monroe, seeing an opportunity to score inside and just taking advantage of it.
Hardaway dishes to Ilyasova. Sinks the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Middleton kicks to Snell. Back to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Monroe. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You only have so many options when it comes to stopping Monroe, especially when he's on the block. He's a master at earning foul calls whenever he's down there, because when he finds his sweet spot, you're at his mercy.
first free throw is good.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
And the Bucks making a change here. Maker's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Howard's checked in. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Schroeder. He feeds it to Ilyasova. Pass to Cephalosha. Offensive rebound. Howard. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Look at what Howard has done so far. He has 9 rebounds and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
That free throw missing.
With all the chances he's been getting, it's got to be frustrating that his struggles continue at the line.
And he's good on the second. Milwaukee leading by 6. Kicks it to Snell. Screen by Monroe. Shot off the pick. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Brogdon. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's the screen. Here's Brogdon. Lock at 6. Here's Monroe. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Hawks trail by 10. Atlanta calls timeout. Now here is Cephalosha, defended by Middleton. Schroeder passes to Hardaway. Screen by Howard. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Hardaway kicks to Howard. Here's Schroeder. Atlanta again missing. Bucks leading by 10. Middleton outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Schroeder dishes to Cephalosha. Schroeder kicks to Howard. Hardaway passes to Ilyasova. Shot from 12. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Dishes it to Middleton. Maker kicks to Snell. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Jumper off the screen. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Brogdon's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Schroeder. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Snell. He dishes it to Maker. Here's Brogdon, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Now Schroeder. Screen by Howard. Off the pick. He squares up and sinks it.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Brogdon, feeds to Maker. Here's Middleton. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Prince is checked in for Atlanta. And the free throw, no good.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
Now here's Schroeder. Ilyasova sets a screen for Schroeder. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Middleton.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Middleton hits them both. The Hawks trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Schroeder with the ball. Screen by Howard. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's his 2nd triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Atlanta. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Snell with it. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. From deep. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Really starting to come into play now is the mindset of Ilyasova inside, using every inch of his wingspan to get these shots up and in. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Ilyasova. 11 rebounds, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Brogdon the pass to Middleton. There's the dish to Snell. A floater. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 10. Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. They set the pick. And here is Sefolosha. Here's Schroeder. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. On the pass to Brogdon. Middleton outside. At the elbow, Maker. Brogdon the pass to Middleton. Here's Brogdon. He's guarded by Schroeder, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Brogdon. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Atlanta calls timeout. The Hawks trail by 12. Ilyasova, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Ilyasova dishes to Prince. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo. I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Yeah, it's just been far too soft. Not much fight being shown by the defense there. And, boy, that's hard to watch, quite honestly.
Here's Schroeder, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And that one falls for Prince. Bucks leading by 11. We've got 1:48 left in the game. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Atlanta on D. Use that pick to get in close. That's now 26 points for Chris Middleton.
That was really a platinum level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Now here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Hardaway. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Some good numbers for Hardaway. He has 17 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
That free throw good from Hardaway. That's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Brogdon at the elbow. Maker. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
That free throw good from Maker. The Hawks trail by 14. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Prince. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
Guys, with them having dropped 3 straight games in this season series, they had to put together a full effort tonight. Big win in their final contest of the year against the Hawks.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Snell takes it down to Middleton, passes it to Brogdon, and there's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Maker, and so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Tonight's performance is what we've come to expect. He was a leader, not just in numerical categories, but in motivating his teammates.
Man, when he gets it going like he had it going tonight, the fans go crazy. You know, he's always coming through for them with performances like this one, and that's why they love him here. Oh, my, he put on a serious show.
Well, I love how aggressively he was taking it inside. Any little opening, he went for it. Showed a lot of explosion and a lot of heart.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.